Hello, everybody. My name is Random Rabbit. Welcome back to PowerWash Simulator with Lexi, as always.
Hello.
Woo! Oh dear, I latched onto the ladder.
Oh,
That was
let's
okay.
go.
I was trying to walk around
Woo.
that thing. Oh
Uh,
man.
do you see this?
See what? What am I
You
looking at?
you don't you don't see this like I do.
What do you mean? Whoa, wait, what was that? What is what was that? It's like there's something in the middle there. What?
On my screen, there's a ladder. There's just a ladder.
What? What? Oh, I mean, if you can use it, I guess.
Yeah,
Use it to your advantage, I guess. Isn't that a lovely bug in the game?
my word.
Oh, this is amazing.
I was not expecting that at all.
No, it looks you are just floating. I can walk underneath you and it probably looks like I'm walking through the ladder to you.
Yeah, your head is like touching the bottom of the ladder as you walk through it.
Wee! Wee! But you are like in the center of the track just floating.
Well, I guess it works.
Okay. If you're like I said, if you're able to use it, use it.
Yeah.
Oh man, that's a good start. How's your day been?
It's been good. I mean, yes, work was a little bit slow today, but I got to read more of my book, so it's good.
Good. We like that.
Yeah, how was your day?
It's been pretty chill. I've just been kind of chilling and making some random crafts cuz why not?
Nice. If I had the money for it, I'd go back to Joann's and buy more stuff for me to paint and stick together, but
Oh,
I don't have the money.
dude, same.
Well, technically I have the money, but it's in my savings account and I'm not taking money out of my savings to do that kind of stuff.
No, literally same. I have money in my savings, but I don't want to touch it.
It's like it's meant to be there because I'm saving up for new tires. I can't take that stuff out.
Apparently somebody really doesn't like the fun fair here.
Oh.
They gave it a 0 out of 10 on this ad over here.
Oh no.
That's sad. I mean, it's a creepy looking fair, sure, but like, come on, man.
Oh.
They're doing their best.
They're party poopers if they don't think the fair is fun.
Exactly.
Like, it's a fair, for goodness sakes.
Dude, when I lived in the South, I loved going to the country fair. Oh my gosh.
Ah, I'm
Just the
really, like, jealous.
county fair. It's been too long since I've lived in the South.
The only thing that I remember going, like, to a fair for was either my grandpa when he'd go to, like, I need to go to, like, band competitions at fairs and stuff like that, and he'd take his band out. Or when, we would go up to Logan with my grandparents for Raspberry Days when they would do their fair up there, and that was super fun.
Nice. Nice, nice.
Yeah.
Oh man. Any fun plans coming up?
Unbeknownst to me, I have no idea. I mean, I go to work more, but I mean, other than that, not really. I mean, my dad got a new chair, and then we get a new couch tomorrow. So,
Ooh. Fun, fun,
um,
fun.
yeah,
We like the nice new furniture.
yeah. It's gonna be nice. We've
Mm.
had that couch for
I don't I don't like
13 years now.
yeah. I don't like that there's gonna be 3 this year.
Dude, neither do I. And
I don't
I don't
like
like
it.
that. I don't like that I'm gonna be 21 either, but
I we can have some kind of crazy party for that though. We'll have fun.
it's true. We will.
We will have some kind of fun. Wiggly.
Yeah. Trying to decide if I want to do fun on my birthday, if I want to sleep on my birthday, because I'm definitely having the day off.
Dude, I mean, I, as much as I love being around my friends and family, I would love sleep.
Yeah, me too.
I jacked up my sleep schedule so bad. I stay up until like midnight almost every night. It is so bad. Ugh.
I mean, you're doing better than I am.
It's staying up until 4 a.m.
Uh, most of the time reading a book, but who can blame me, okay? I'm a bookworm.
Books are nice. We like books. It really does hurt my soul every time I see something with like tearing pages out of a book to make a piece of art. I'm like,
Well,
okay, the art looks good, but you hurt the book.
you don't hurt the book.
Now
I mean,
nobody
unless you
will.
have another copy of the book, okay? Like if you're doing one for artistic purposes and then you have an actual copy of the book that you can read instead of destroying
Yes.
your reading copy, then maybe I can excuse it.
But if that's like the only copy you have,
Yeah, don't do that.
like who knows? Maybe the apocalypse is going to come and suddenly that book would actually have been really important, but no, you destroyed it and that was the last
Mm,
copy.
yeah.
Pull a friggin' Book of
Book of
Eli.
Eli.
Yeah.
I knew exactly what you were
Thank you.
eh, saying.
She knows.
Hey, I mean, you are the one who showed me that.
I was indeed. Put down below in the comments, what's your favorite movie? What's your favorite,
Yeah.
like, random movie that not a lot of people know about? Or, maybe a lot of people. Just what's your favorite movie?
Should we answer that question too?
I don't
And
see why not. I mean, I guess it kind of depends on my mood, but I have a very deep love of that movie in particular, The Book of Eli. It's, oh,
mm,
so good. So good.
yeah, when you showed it to me, it was really awesome. It was well thought out.
Yeah. And like I'm not huge on watching rated R movies, but like that's a good one.
Yeah. I one that I randomly like that not a lot of people know about is like if I need a random pick me up, I'll watch a movie called The Court Jester.
Hmm.
It's an older one. And it's kind of like one of those movie musicals and stuff. Because I mean, back in the day, they did a lot of movie musicals just because it was entertainment, you know.
Yeah.
And it has Danny Kaye in it, which not a lot of people know him. He was a comedian back in his day.
Mm.
Um, and it had forgetting what her name is. She recently passed away. She voiced Mrs. Potts, and she was in Bedknobs and Broomsticks.
Oh yeah.
So it has her in it, and she plays a princess in it, and it's such a fun like movie. It's like easygoing. It's kind of like a rip off, like not a rip off, but like a dupe of Robin Hood, basically. But it's like so funny and well done. Like I thoroughly
Nice.
enjoy watching that movie.
Oh man. I have this like for me it's I can't have like a favorite movie across like all genres. Like I favor this one above everything else. I have
Hmm.
favorites from every genre kind of thing. Like I have movies I really like in different things for different reasons.
Yeah. Well, if
Like
we're gonna go genres,
yeah.
what's your favorite? Book of Eli, I would say kind of like an adventure type one, right?
It's like horror violence, I guess. I don't know what it would fit into. I'd have to go look that up.
Yeah.
It's rated
Well,
R for violence, so yeah.
what's one of your favorite movie genres?
Ooh, that's a toughie. Hmm. I think I really like suspense thriller stuff.
Mm,
Like A Quiet Place. That's my favorite for that series. Like, or for that series, for that genre. Oh my gosh.
yeah.
I love those movies so much. So
Yeah, I
good.
think My favorite, I would agree with you on that for Quiet Place. I
Mm-hmm.
would say that personally, I think A Quiet Place 2 is a little bit better, but
Yeah.
you have to see Quiet Place 1 for you to understand things that are happening in 2 anyway.
Yep.
So I think both of them are very well done. But
Yep.
if I was gonna go with like a TV show for suspense, I think I would go Haunting of Hill House. If
Mm.
I'm saying that TV show's name right. It came out a while ago, but it's about this family like whose mom passed away for like in mysterious ways and stuff. But
Mm-hmm.
it's kind of just super interesting. It's really paranormal, but
Yeah.
it's definitely suspense and stuff like that.
Oh man, I really like paranormal stuff, but I haven't had a lot of experience watching paranormal like shows and movies. Um, the only like experience I have with it really is the Goosebumps movies
Mm,
with Jack Black and
yeah,
actually the Goosebumps writer himself as well is in the first one at least.
yeah,
And it's I think it's really funny just their interaction towards the end in the movie. Have you seen the movie?
yeah. I think I have. I'm remembering snippets of it.
Yeah, just good morning, Mr. This. Good morning, Mr. Black. They just like swapped names for the movie, and I think it's funny.
Mm,
Oh yeah, I really wanted to watch the movie. There are like clocks in the walls or something like that.
mm.
I still haven't seen it. I want to. I really like Jack Black's stuff. He's just a funny dude.
Yeah, he's hilarious. Nacho Libre was one of the first things I saw him in.
Oh my gosh, yeah. I well, I guess not really a live action, but I first, quote unquote, saw him. I heard him in the movie Shark Tale.
Oh my gosh, he is in that. I totally forgot that he was.
Yup. Oh, fun fact. I recently discovered because since I'm rewatching the X Files slash watching it for the first time because I never finished it the first time.
Yeah.
Jack Black is in one of the episodes.
What?
He
That's
and also
crazy.
also Ryan Reynolds is in one of the episodes.
Huh.
I was floored. I was like, "Holy crap! Wait, no, serious? That's Jack Black. That's a young Jack Black. Oh my gosh,
Yeah, young Jack Black is a lot different than now.
dude! He
Like, I mean,
had
he's
like
he's, he's still Jack Black, but my goodness.
his character in this had like the long greasy hair of a nerdy boy. He
Ugh.
was working in a video game like an arcade. He was working in an arcade.
Yeah. You
And
don't know the
oh
funny
my
thing? Jack Black
gosh.
has his own gaming YouTube.
I know. I need to go find it. I want to watch him play games. I,
It's so funny.
I want to watch his Let's Plays. Let me go see the Let's Plays.
He is such a diverse person.
He really is.
Because, like,
Oh
he
my
even,
gosh.
obviously, I'm pretty sure a lot of people know about his band, Tenacious D. But I
Yes.
find it so funny that he even, like, I know that there's a lot of people out there that have bands. I find it interesting that he has
It's
a band.
I mean, listen, he was like the main character for School of Rock, so
True. He was.
that's who it was. And he like made a song about himself like when he was growing up or something like that. Like he ran away from home to pursue his music career, but it wasn't working out and whatnot. And like the rock and roll was calling to him though, saying, what got you here? What drove you? What has powered you throughout this whole time? What's been with you? And he just brings his comedic side into everything he does, and it is so much fun.
Yeah.
Did you see Jack play Mario Kart with him and a couple of the other actors from Super Mario Bros. The movie?
Yes, I did see that.
Oh my gosh, I
It was
loved that.
so funny. I feel like that's the first time that Jack Jacksepticeye has done anything with Jack Black. I knew that a couple years ago, after Five Nights at Freddy's 4 came out,
Uh-huh.
which is a while ago at this point, that Mark did a video with Jack
Yeah.
Black and his
S-
son, with his son playing Five Nights at Freddy's 4.
In
And
so
I like,
sorry, in the video where they're playing Mario Kart, it's actually after Jack did his Thankmas stuff, and in the Thankmas stuff, Jack Black was there, and they played Giant Jenga,
mm-hmm.
and they had to stop because they were both so good at it that it was getting too tall and it was getting too close to the ceiling.
Yeah, they like had to have like large step stools to even try.
Yeah, they had
Yeah.
friggin' ladders because they made the Jenga pieces out of cardboard boxes.
Oh,
So, oh, and it was, oh my gosh, it was so fun to watch that bit. It
hey,
was,
at least it wasn't wood, because that would have hurt if it fell.
oh yeah, they knew that.
Cardboard boxes are so much better with that.
Yes. I think I'm not entirely sure. I'd have to go back and watch it, but I think at the end of like when they finally had to stop, I think Jack Black like purposefully just toppled it over.
Yeah,
Just for the sake of like, well, gotta do something, going out with a bang, let's go.
yeah.
Oh, hiccup,
I
excuse
I
me.
I really like him.
I found the
I feel like,
gnome.
where is the gnome? Wait a minute.
Come here. This is where he is.
Oh, he was underneath dirt.
Yep. Can't find the actual figure anywhere, but there's the drawing of him.
Yep. Yeah.
Wait a second, wait a second. Hold up, hold on, hold on, hold
What?
on, hold up. This board is saying vote for mayor 84. Are we in 1984?
I mean, we could be in 1984. I mean,
Dude.
if this is 1984 right here underneath this.
Oh, I didn't even see that. I wasn't paying attention to that. I was just looking at the vote for mayor. Jeff Jefferson the 12th. Whoa, that's a lot of Jeff Jeffersons.
Wow. I could never name my kid that. If my last name
No.
was Jefferson, I'd be clever with the name instead of naming him Jeff.
Yeah, I would not. And I'm not going to name my kid after myself. I'm sorry. It doesn't matter if it's a family name either. I'm not doing that.
No, I'd name my kid after my dad, but not if my dad's name is also Jeff.
No.
That would no, I'd be the break in that line. I'd say nope, no more. 12 is enough. Thank you.
No, but then your kid grows up and has their own kid and then names that.
That would
names
be
the...
my kid's own choice to do that, not my.
It's not my
I
fault if
wanna.
my child chooses to name something that I didn't name them. Oh no, whatever shall I do?
Yeah, exactly.
I'm not in control of what my kid names their kid. They can name the kid Yoshi for all I care. I like the Super Mario stuff. I don't care if my kid names their kid Yoshi. That's up to them.
Yeah, that is up to them. Like what like, I mean, I like the Mario Kart stuff and the Mario friends and everything, but would I support them naming their kid after a fictional character? Maybe not. I mean, unless it was a real name, but
Yeah.
like, if I'm being honest, the book series that I'm reading right now, there's a character, his name is Riceland,
Uh huh.
and that's his first name. And I really like that name for some reason. I really like that name. So if I don't end up marrying somebody with that name, I'm naming my kid that. Or Tamlin. Either one.
You are gonna be searching for years.
I know. I'm just gonna have to settle with somebody who's not named Riceland.
That, or you can like look at the person you're dating, or when you get married, and say, okay, you're changing your first name as well. Wait, what? If I'm
Yeah.
changing my last name, you get to change your first name.
Yeah, I'm stealing your last name, but you have to change your first.
Yup.
I don't know if I'd have the nerve to ask somebody to change their first name.
Oh no.
I'll just name my kid Riceland, that's all.
Yeah. I am never gonna ask somebody to change their first name.
Because if I love them enough to take their last name, I'll love them enough for them to keep their real first name.
Yup. That's the fun thing. Boys, if a girl is dating you for longer than a month, yes, she has absolutely thought about her last name being changed to yours, and there is a reason she is sticking around.
Yep. She's in it for the end game there.
She likes your last name. That's why she's still here.
She thinks it'll fit well with her name.
Yep.
Trust me.
She has thought
Plenty
about
of
it.
girls are already trying to make their signature look good with your last name with it.
Yep. Mine is difficult because I've gotten so used to my last name and I have a signature for my art and whatnot. Oh man, it's gonna be
You
interesting
can
having to
always keep
change that.
your art that though.
That's true. Or I can make an alias and have that be my signature. My mom's walking up with her heels. With her magic heels.
Your magic heels.
Click 3 times and you'll be back in Kansas, ma. Okay, but will that do? Yes, it will. That appeases me. That is good.
I didn't forget. I just wanted to know.
So we were in Costco the other day, and I had been in there earlier recently, like that previous week or something.
Mm-hmm.
And I saw these very delicious looking Dunford donuts. And I wanted some, but we didn't get it because Costco is expensive.
Yes.
Oh, and there was a massive amount, so. Oh, hi.
You know, I might just keep that in there just for that.
Do it. Do it. I dare you. We're recording. Oh, hi.
Oh, yeah. I was streaming last Thursday, I believe. And as I was streaming, my mom, she had gotten home and she was walking down the hall. She was next to the thermostat and she was singing a song. Imagine Dragons has done a cover for it and she likes the cover better, but the song says, I think it's kind of funny. I think it's kind of sad that the dreams in which I'm dying are the best I've ever had. She comes down the hall singing that. I'm streaming and they hear it and they start laughing and I'm laughing and it's like I'm streaming. I keep wanting to say recording. I'm streaming. There's people, and she goes, "Oh, hi," and we just laugh our butts off. It's great.
Your mom is such an amazing woman.
Can you tell that to her? Because she does not believe me when I say that my friends like her just for being her. Like, it's not because I'm saying anything.
She's an amazing woman. Like, I mean, I've grown to love her as much as I love you. And I hope, like, I mean, I understand that that's hard to know sometimes, but, like, she's absolutely amazing. I love her to absolute death.
Yeah, she's my favorite. She's my favorite mom on the face of the planet.
I have to remain biased. My mom is my favorite mom, but if I could choose my favorite mom, your mom would be my favorite.
Oh no. Okay. I will say nothing.
Only because your mom can make me laugh in ways my mom could never make me laugh, if that makes sense.
We haven't gotten your wackle yet.
No, but my mom's never heard my wackle.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh,
my brother has been the only person to hear my wackle. And he hasn't reached that in a couple months, so I'm not sure when that'll show up. Pretty like slap happy, is that what you call it?
Yeah.
I have to be pretty slap happy for it to come
I
out
think you
sometimes,
and I
though.
might have almost gotten there because of the night
Almost.
that you and I were both like tired and laying on the ground and laughing.
Oh, uh
I think we might have almost gotten to it,
huh.
but you were like, I need to go home. So
I was like, I'm tired. I should probably go home.
I gotta go home before they hear my wackle.
I have to hide the evidence. Hide the wackle.
Hide the wackle. They don't get to know.
Yeah.
The only ones who know about the wackle are your brothers and your dad.
I think my dad's only heard it once, but he didn't think it was actually the wackle. It was kind of a weaker wackle, if I'm gonna be honest. But like, I mean, he still got a wackle, you know. Wow, that is such a difference.
Hang on. I'll come look in this thing. Eh. Nope. There we go.
It's a really big difference.
Whoa. I mean, I guess, like, remember when we look into this lovely little section here, we can see the difference?
Yeah, that's true.
But, like, it just looks more different up like this.
Yeah,
Holy cow. Oh my gosh.
because you can still see the other dirt around it, and so it's like that's how dirty it was.
Yeah. Wow. It's like those rug cleaning videos where it's like just the biggest difference on the face of the planet.
Yeah. My parents have actually, this is so weird. My parents have actually started watching those more often. And I'm
Yeah.
like, I don't know how my parents got into that before. Like, I'll watch them every once in a while, but they watch it like consistently. Like, if they need to like relax, that's what they'll turn on. And I'm like, what?
Yes,
I mean,
let us
it's
watch
better.
people clean a rug
Yeah.
to
Well, I mean,
relax.
personally, I find it better than my dad turning on like body cam footage from a police chase. You know, like I would prefer the
Yeah.
rug cleaning than that because I don't
Yeah.
like watching people be stupid and run away from the cops. But yeah,
Yeah. Sometimes it's kind of funny though, like oh my gosh, the car chases in which the person being chased is actually kind of like a street god.
yeah,
That I never want to be in a car chase, but holy cow, those impress me a lot.
they're like, how are you not dead?
How are you not dead? How are you able to swerve like that so good and still be in control of your car?
Yeah, like
Just wow. Wow. Very impressed. I never want to be part of it, but very impressed.
yeah, like I feel like people should save like going really fast on their in their car for like racetracks, but
I was gonna say, I'm like, if you feel the need to go fast, go be a race car driver. Go do that.
yeah, go do it safely as a race car driver.
Go race the cars to your heart's content, but be in a professional area about it. Like
Yeah, not on common roads where you could actually kill somebody. Like, I mean, in
yeah.
race cars you can kill somebody too, but like you
They
going
yeah.
150 miles per hour and you crashing into a vehicle that's either completely stopped at a red light or slowly moving through a green light and you have run the red light causes not only you to stop as quickly as you were going because, Newton's third law of motion.
Things in motion want to stay in motion. Things at rest want to stay at rest.
Exactly. So that's why it would be extremely violent for you to hit into somebody who was in one, like, either stationary or moving much slower than you, or you ramming into a wall. Either way, both subjects are dead.
Yep.
There's no getting out of that.
Dude, this side is so disgustingly dirty. I don't know what to do about it.
Uh, I don't know.
Like, if you go to that corner over there, I used my flat yellow on that wall on the
On
end.
this one?
Yeah, on the end. And that's what was underneath It's so dirty over here.
That is so dirty. How is your end dirtier than mine?
I have no clue. This is this is an endeavor. Yeah, this is gonna be a toughie.
Yeah.
Even the ceiling is trying to give me issues. Like, dude, what was
My
this?
ceiling's all
train?
clean.
I know. I think it's because you and I worked on the ceiling over there together.
Yeah, probably.
But like, oh my gosh, this is taking forever. Just the one side.
Well, if I'm able to finish this one, then I'll be able to come help you with that one.
That would be greatly appreciated. Thank you. Oh man.
But not only do I have to do the walls, I have to do the signs too.
I was about to say, like, oh, no, 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 no. You and I can trade off. I'll do the signs, you do the walls. No. But no. With how dirty this is, I'm not going to make you do that. No, siree. I'm not going to put that on you.
Time flies when you're having fun.
It really does. Oh, man. And my cat is meowing for some reason.
Has he already gotten his soft food?
Yes, he has.
Then I have no idea why he's meowing.
Yeah. I have no clue. Whatsoever. None. None. There are no clues as to why he is complaining. Bruce! Shuts him up for a split second, you know.
Yeah.
He hears his name and then he goes, wait, what? Somebody's talking to me?
I'm not doing anything wrong.
What did I do? Issy, what did I do? I like to think he calls me Sissy.
Yeah, I think you would.
Like, sister Sissy, not, you know. I don't know.
Yeah.
I have so many. I have a slew of different people in my Discord stuff. Oh my gosh. It is a wide variety of people. They all talk differently, and I'm like,
Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna be honest. When I met Loki for the first time when we were playing Goose Goose Duck the other day,
Yeah.
I could have cried.
Yeah.
I was not expecting his accent, but my gosh.
Oh my gosh, did you hear him just now?
Bruce?
Yeah.
No.
Oh my gosh, he's out here now, and so he meowed, and it was very much loud. I have both sides of my headphones on.
Huh.
Anyway, Loki, yes, very pretty voice.
Yeah.
Our
And the
friend.
fact that he was calling me Rexy the whole time, I was like, yay.
Rexy.
Yeah.
Rexy. It's like, oh.
Yeah, I was like,
Pretty voice is deeper.
when he friended, so he friended me on Goose Goose Duck, and I was like,
Oh, he did?
it'd be too much for me to ask for his number.
I think he friended me as
On the
well.
other side of the world.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Dude, I have, yeah. You know, I've talked about them before. I've got people I know on the other side of the world. I've got people I know in the Philippines. I got people I know in South Africa. They're all over. They're all over.
Yeah.
Except for people from anywhere in, like, I don't have any people from China, Japan, Korea. None of that is in there because, like, you've been in my lobbies before when they've like randomly popped in for no reason.
Yeah.
Like there's no communication that happens. There's a barrier because we don't speak each other's languages.
Yeah. It's weird, but
It's like Kronk talking to the squirrel. There's a wall there. You gotta work through it.
yeah, there's a wall.
There's a wall. Are you talking to that squirrel? Yes, I am. Yes, I am. Okay, the mossy parts of the wall is clean. Like, easy to get off clean.
Yeah.
It's the parts with just straight black dirt that have issues. Oh my gosh. Oh yeah. I was playing Goose Goose Duck yesterday with Cookie, and Pika showed up again.
Oh.
I didn't freak out this time, but oh my gosh, she has it out for me with wanting to see me get like as flustered as I did the first time I met Pika. Like, oh my gosh. She's like, "Okay, don't freak out. Don't freak out." I'm like, "Dude, I'm fine. I'm used to his voice now. It's okay."
I'm not gonna die.
It was funny though. We were playing the trick or treat mode. And I spawned in with him when I was the vampire. It was just me and him, and I looked at him and I went, "You want to be a vampire with me?" And he went, "What? Oh, yeah." And I was like, "Okay, cool." He's like, and apparently he was about to say something, and he stopped himself, and I was like, "Wait, what was he gonna say?" I don't know what he was gonna say, and now I'm like, "Wait, Pika, tell me, what were you about to say?"
My brain just went to something, but I don't know if you want me to say it on your recording. What if he was gonna say, "Bite me, mommy"?
I wouldn't have been surprised. I think he probably was, or something similar to it, but I don't know. He was gonna say something, he was like, "Oh no, it's too late," because I said, "Okay, there, I bit you," kind of thing, and he was like, "Oh, okay." I was like, "Wait,
yeah,
what?"
It could have been along the lines of "bite me," because he said, "Oh, too late,"
Yeah, I was like, "Wait a minute, what were you gonna say? Wait, no." But then by the time I had actually, like I was gonna actually ask him about it, he had turned into one of my thralls. I was like, dang it, now I can't talk to him. Now I'm sad. But no, he's fun. He's fun.
Yeah.
He's only friends with Cookie, like through Discord and whatnot. No, I think it'd be fun if he and I eventually became friends on Goose Goose Duck or Discord or both, or I don't care.
Yeah.
This is not being.
Awesome.
This isn't even me being like, "Oh my gosh, I have a crush on his voice. I can't." No, he's a cool dude.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, it was funny though.
It's not like those people that were going crazy over corpse in the middle of the pandemic.
I was one of those people, but that's just because he has a very, very pretty voice.
Yes.
I was one of those people.
He could read me the encyclopedia and I would be happy.
Oh dear. I've gotten some
I think it'd be
of my
funny if your mom did something inside your videos every once in a while. It'd be a funny little thing.
That would be fun. It is interesting though, because some of the parts of her talking will have to remain because you were talking at the same time and what you said was important, so I can't.
Yeah, that's true.
I can't separate it.
She's evil laughter in the background.
Yeah.
I love it. Keep it. It must stay now.
Yeah.
It has a permanent spot in the video.
You should have seen her just now. She was doing the evil finger wiggle thing too, like
I love it.
the tapping the fingers together.
Love it, love it.
Oh my gosh. I love my mom so much.
She's awesome. She's a funny lady.
She is. She is a funny lady.
She's an amazing funny lady.
Are you eating a roll?
Hello, lady.
Is that what's in your mouth? Mm-hmm. Oh, okay. She was eating a roll when she walked away. I was like, what does she have in her mouth while she's wiggling her fingers?
I just stepped on the cat with my big toe and hurt him.
You hurt Bruce?
With my big toe.
Oh no.
He went,
Kitty.
he went,
I mean, would you want somebody stepping on your tailbone?
No, I stepped on him with my big toe.
On him?
Mm-hmm.
Oh. Would you want someone stepping onto your chest? Like, just this giant foot the size of your torso?
On his foot with my big toe.
On his foot?
Uh-huh.
Okay. You stepped on his foot with your foot, and he got upset about it.
My big toe.
That's part of your foot!
It was just my big toe. If it had been my entire foot, he'd have been crushed.
Just my big toe. All of this has to stay. All of this has to stay, Rabbit. I'm sorry. Me being able to hear this part, for that part of the conversation, it has to stay now.
You want me to get it for you?
Sure.
My big toe.
Do not with the big toe. Do not put your toes on my donut. Thank you.
There's no way you're cutting that out.
Nope.
There's no way.
It gets to stay. Do not put your big toe on my donut.
Those are words to live by, I'm just saying.
Dude, I feel like we're so close to being done. We're at 75.
I know.
It says 75%. I feel like we're closer to being done than that. I don't know.
Maybe, maybe not.
It's like home stretch kind of thing. Like, oh man, we're so close. We gotta
Yeah.
Gotta get it.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Oh, can you still hear me? Okay.
Yeah.
Hold on. I thought my Discord went out because you got really quiet for half a second there.
Oh no, I'm just eating my donut.
Okay, let me see if I can get reconnected because I apparently got kicked.
From what?
The game.
It still shows your name, but you're not. Oh. Weird.
Yeah.
Last bite of donut. Oh.
Jealous that you're having donuts. But I also have fruit roll-ups, so.
Ayo.
I bought my own box of it, okay? I needed fruit roll-ups for a pick-me-up.
You know, that's fair.
I would have normally just chosen, like, Oreos, but, you know, fruit roll-ups work.
You're just craving fruit roll-ups right now, huh?
I know. So weird.
Oh, it's one of those tasty, sugary things.
Yeah.
You want what you want, that's all.
I got my stress fruit snacks, too.
The stress fruit snacks.
Yeah, I got the Mott's kind.
Yeah.
The best kind.
For sure, for sure.
Like, I mean, okay, I like the Welch's, but Mott's is kind of what I grew up on. I was talking to a friend of mine today, and, well, I would say more of an acquaintance of mine. He's actually one of my coworkers. But he was talking about how him and his wife had a baby recently. Like, fairly recently, a couple days ago, actually.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. Like, he hasn't been to work in, like, a week just because of how long his wife was in labor. Like, she was in labor for, like, 4 days, and then he spent a little bit of time at home with her. Yeah. I feel so bad for her.
Oh, my gosh, honey. Oh.
Yeah. She was in it for a long
Was she trying
run.
to do natural or something?
I have no idea. All I know is that she was in labor for a really, really long time.
Yeah.
Or she was just kept at the hospital for a long time. I didn't ask how long his wife had been in labor. We assumed that she'd been in labor because he had been gone for a long time.
Yeah.
Because it was a lot sooner than they thought they would have the baby. But, anyway, we were talking about how, like, he has kids before this kid, and it's, like, his first daughter that he had just barely. And I was just like, oh, yeah. Like, I was just talking about how, like, I was my parents first and, like, all that kind of stuff. And how I have all, like, brothers and stuff. And then my coworker goes, oh, so then you're just one of the guys then. You're not really even, like, a girly girl. And I'm like, no. Like, I may come to work in dresses and stuff, but that's because I have to. Like, I refuse to wear slacks because my thighs are too thick to fit in slacks comfortably.
Wow.
And like it's just easier for me to wear dresses.
Mm-hmm.
And I grew up playing football, tackle football with my brothers when we were younger. And I grew up with my dad. Like when I got old enough that he felt confident for me to start, I grew up with my dad teaching me how to properly handle a gun. Like we would go out
Mm-hmm.
to his mom's, he would bring his guns, whether it was his 12 gauge shotgun or one of his pistols or whatever.
Yeah.
Like, and he'd have me shoot them, and run me through the protocols, make sure I was holding it right and correctly without, and like make sure I wasn't doing it wrong
Dude,
and safely.
it's weird trying to find like the in between of how like hard to grip the gun though each time.
Yeah, because it also depends on the caliber of what gun you're using, of how much kickback you're going to have. And that also should determine how much pressure you have on the handle and stuff. Like, there's a lot to go into it. But, like, I was like 12 when I shot my dad's 12 gauge for the first time.
Wow.
Like, sure, I didn't have it completely correct on my shoulder, so I had a massive bruise.
Mm-hmm.
But my dad propped one of those, like, I think they're called birdies, but they're like a little circular disc that
Mm-hmm.
gets flung out of the machine when you're in like competitions and stuff. Because my dad has one of those.
Oh, what are they called? Crap.
I think they're called birdies, but I could be wrong.
They're called. They could be called that. There's another name for them. Oh crap. I don't know. Discs. I think they could literally be called discs
Yeah, probably. But so
or
my dad propped one
plates.
of those
I
like
don't
up
know.
against a upturned log. So we had a log, we kind of sat it up, and then it had like a little thing jutting out of it. So like we propped the disc or the birdie on the nail or whatever it was, and
Mm-hmm.
sat it there. My dad let me hold his 12 gauge. I rested it and aimed, fired. That birdie was gone. I, I had middled it. It was gone.
Wow.
Like I just vividly remember um just pulling the trigger, trying keeping both my eyes open to remain attentive, and just absolutely seeing that thing be destroyed.
It's fun blowing things up with guns.
Yes, yes it is.
But specifically non living things. Specifically non living. I
Yeah.
don't
No,
want
no,
to
no, no,
hurt.
no, no.
I don't want to hurt
Definitely
living
like
things.
shooting range
Targets. That's the one
items,
we
like
like. I'm
the
good with
barrels
target.
or targets or things like that. Like my dad, even when as my brothers got older and he had like trained us with his handguns a little bit more, he got battleship
Oh
little
wow.
things for us to play with his guns. Like I mean, sure, we don't do that as often right now, but we don't have enough time for us to go out to my grandma's all the time with all like two of us like me and one of my brothers having basically a full-time job and both my parents having a full-time job, because in
Mhm.
today's economy that's how we make things work, is both parents have to
Yep.
work. I mean, my mom's a stay-at-home mom that works from home, but you
Yeah.
know she still has to have a job to make ends meet.
It's a full time job that she works from home. That's
Yeah,
not too terribly uncommon in today's society.
no it's not.
Especially when COVID
um
hit, people were like, "Okay, how can I work from home? How can I
yeah,
what job can I do from home?"
yeah, she just like tried to find a way to make it work.
I think that's when a lot of like small businesses started popping up on the internet was with COVID.
Yeah, because a lot of people had a lot of time on their hands to
Mhm.
be able to come up with ideas like their small businesses and stuff.
Yep.
Which I mean, I don't blame them. Make good use of your time and maybe make some money out of it, you know? Like if I had a
Mhm.
creative enough idea and had the time to have a small business to be able to do that, I think
Mhm.
I'd be doing that instead of going to a dealership every single day for my job.
Mhm.
Like I had a guy today, um on the phone, and I was doing everything that I could to help him and stuff. But he called in. Did you sneeze?
No, my mom started singing the song that she was singing during the stream.
Oh.
I'm like trying to listen to you and trying to be part of the conversation, and I just hear, I find it kind of funny, I find it kind of sad. In the background, and I look over, she looks at me and just, oh, sorry. If I can hear you, so can the mic. Besides, don't you have homework that you need to be doing?
You're not my real mom.
The daughter calling out the mom about homework.
Hey, listen, you called me out on it for 12 years. I might as well start, helping you out.
That's what you do. You're the parent, you call out your child, and then they move forward, and their parent, they call out their child. You don't call out you as the parent. That is not how that works.
You do when the parent starts going to school when they're an adult.
You're just rude. You're just rude. $1 million house. You don't get to live in a big house.
That's a lie, and you know it. That is a big fat lie, and you know it.
It's a big fat lie.
Okay, but you were talking about your work.
Oh yeah. Like I'm doing everything I can for this guy, right? He calls in, so he called in 3 separate times today. First time he calls in, he says, hey, me and my wife are going on a vacation and we kind of need our plates, but we live out of state. Is there anything you could do for us? And I'm like, okay, I'm not sure if my out of state title clerk is out of town or what, so I'm going to go check. I call her, she doesn't answer. I call her controller, her boss, and I'm like, hey, is she gone for the day? And they're like, yeah, she's actually gone and back until tomorrow morning. And I'm like, well, is there anything that you could possibly do for this guy? Because, like, I don't know the full situation. He's saying that he's leaving for vacation today, but, like, the DMV doesn't have his plates, blah, blah, blah. They're like, no, you're the out-of-state title's the only person that can do any of that stuff. And I'm like, okay, that's great, but okay, I'll just tell him.
You okay, Mom?
Yeah, I just messed up.
Okay. My mom got a golf game, and I think she just messed up on one of her strokes, and she got upset.
Oh, yeah, I can understand that.
You what?
Winged it.
You winged it. Okay.
Makes sense.
Uh,
But I'm like trying to tell this guy. I'm trying to tell this
Lexi
guy.
is talking at the same time as you, Mom. I can't understand what you're saying.
Love you, Lexi.
Love you, Lynette.
She says she loves you. Yay. You know what? All of my mom's stuff gets to stay in. All of it.
All of it.
All of it.
That'll
Everybody,
be perfect.
the internet gets to enjoy the silliness of my mom.
Great.
Okay, but yeah,
One thing you could say that would shut me up.
Okay, continue with your story.
Yeah, so I tell him the situation, say, hey, she's not going to be back in until tomorrow. My only option is giving her your phone number through an email, and then she'll get back with you tomorrow. And he's just like, well, I'm fricked then, aren't I? He didn't say that word, but...
Oh, no.
And I was just like, sir, I apologize. I know that this is frustrating, but there's nothing we can do for you. Like, if she didn't send the information to the DMV, then they're not going to receive it tonight because she's not here, and there's no way we can get that processed for you. But from what I'm seeing in your information, your temp tag doesn't expire till such and such date, and so you're going to be fine if you're only gone for a week. Like, your temp tag will be fine by the time you come back. since you're leaving tonight. And like, it's like he didn't hear me because he's like, whatever. And they just hung up after that. And I was like, okay. I thought like, and I assumed that
Alrighty then.
conversation was done. So I kind of
Oh.
just emailed, emailed it with him hanging up. I just sent the email out just to be safe,
Mm-hmm.
And then later that day he calls in and he's just like, hey, I'm just trying to get something paid off. I owe such and such on my vehicle and I need to get it paid off. And I was just like, okay, I'm not sure how much this finance managers are going to be able to help you out, but I'll see who I can get on the line with you. Thankfully, the finance manager that worked with him when he purchased the vehicle was available. So I was like, hey, can you take this call? The finance manager was like, yeah, I'll take it. I'll talk to him. And then he calls back in and because apparently he needed to talk with his lien holder, and his lien holder is
Oh
Toyota
my
Financial,
gosh.
and we can't do anything after their information goes to the lien holder. We hold none of their payment, like none of the payment stuff, so we can't process his payment. Like if he were to do a payoff and like finish his payment on his vehicle, we can't take that. Like we can't do it over the phone. We wouldn't be able to do it at our store anyway. Like we had no options for him. And so he calls in a second time being like, all right, I'm getting run around in circles and I'm not sure what to do and I'm frustrated as hell and I am just trying to get this figured out. I only have like such and such amount of dollars to pay off on my vehicle and I feel like nobody's trying to help me. I kind of just sat there in silence for a minute and he's just like, hello? And I was just like, sir, I don't know what to tell you. I got you with the finance manager. I'm pretty sure he told you all the information he could. I've told you all the information that I can. I apologize about the situation. Like we cannot process your payment here. Like you have to go through your lien holder to do it. And there's nothing that I can do and nothing that my finance managers can do. And he's just like, well, you can't just transfer me to Toyota Financial. And I'm like, no, I don't have access to directly transfer you to them. Like, trust me, I've tried. When I put in the phone number, it doesn't let me directly transfer you to them. Like that's just not how it works. And I don't have an extension for somebody specific to get you with to get this done faster for you. It just doesn't work like that.
Mm-hmm.
And like he freaked out on me and was like, well, that's flipping convenient that you don't have any way to help us out or help out customers when they have an issue or they need to get something done fast. And I kind of sat there in silence again because I was like, how the heck do I respond to this guy? So I was super close to just being like, sir, if you're going to continue talking to me disrespectfully, then I'm just going to hang up on you.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I wish I could have said that. Like, I could have. Like, I've gotten permission from my managers to call people out on their crap if they're talking to me disrespectfully. But I was just like, okay, like, I'm sorry. Again, like, I apologize that they're not answering their phones. Like, they are very busy. Like, they handle a lot of stuff. It's like, there's a lot going on. They're just one company that's trying to handle not only our performance Toyota, but there's probably a couple more Toyota performances in Ohio. Like, we're not the only performances here, like we've got a lot more going on. And it was just like, he was just continuously talking to me in a disrespectful tone. And like, I gave him the phone number to Toyota Financial and he's just like, well, that's the phone number that I have and it's not working. And I'm like, sir, I apologize. I don't know what else to do for you. Like, I'm giving you all the information I can, trying to be as helpful as I can. And if there's nothing else I can do for you, then I apologize, but you're going to have to try Toyota Financial again. And he kind of like groaned and grunted and was just like, have a nice day. I was like, yeah, you too, sir. Like, again, I apologize for the situation, but have a great day. And then he hung up. But I was like so distraught and so frustrated with the way he had been speaking with me that I wrote down his phone number and his name and gave it to one of my managers and was like, just FYI, I remained polite and professional with this guy, and he was absolutely a douchebag and was disrespectful to me the entire time. So if you could at least call him and see if the issue's been resolved, that'll be great, because I really don't want to have to deal with him again tonight. And they did. They called him. Apparently he was a lot nicer to them than he was to me, which kind of frustrates me.
Wow.
I was like, because like I talked to them after it, and I was like, oh, how did they how did he react to you calling him? And they were like, oh yeah, he was pleasant. Like, he got comfortable and he started swearing a lot. But, and I was like, okay, so he swore with you, but he did it in more of like a comforting tone, like where he's like laughing it off instead of like screaming at you. And he's like, well, yeah. And I'm like, gee, so I got yelled at and sworn at and basically told that I'm causing an inconvenience because I'm telling him the truth, but his behavior's totally fine when you call him. That seems a little bit ridiculous to me. And you're just like, well, he's just that old cowboy type vibe, dude. And I'm like, oh, so old cowboy gives him a right to disrespect receptionists, right? My manager just kind of looked at me and I was just like, am I wrong? Is that what you're saying to me? That this person who has quote unquote old cowboy personality and that his wife is quote unquote on his ass about shit has a right to disrespect a receptionist who's doing everything in their power to help them, being honest, not lying, providing them ways to get their message across and to somebody who can help them, and somehow the receptionist deserves disrespect for that and a very degrading tone spoken to them.
Clearly.
Like, okay, that
Of
makes
course.
a lot of sense in my book.
Yeah. That's absolutely acceptable, and
Yeah, that's exactly how that should work.
totally.
Like, even like the manager had to tell the guy, like, okay, there's a process to things, you know that, right? Like, your wife needs to be patient. You don't just throw like a cake box in the oven and it makes a cake. Like, you have to make the cake for it to become a cake. Like,
Yep, you gotta put it in the mixer. You gotta add the proper ingredients.
you gotta
Everything
let it
has to be
sit
put
and you
together.
gotta let it bake and you gotta let it cool. Like,
You
there's a
gotta
process to
wait.
things.
You gotta follow directions.
Yeah. So it's like, my manager kind of told them that they had to be patient with the process, and if something didn't happen tonight, then it's probably going to happen tomorrow, because if the only person that can help them doesn't come in until tomorrow, then that's probably who they're waiting on, and they're going to just have to be patient with the process. Like, it
Yep.
was a whole thing, and I kind of was really frustrated. I had been frustrated all day, though. Like, they had barely anybody on our morning team, and I had like 3 appointments and no salespeople. Like, all the salespeople that I had were already with guests, or they were like on the phone with their guests. And I was like, this is not how today was supposed to go. But it's fine. Everything worked out, and I'm home and doing this now. So relaxing.
Yeah. You are relaxing, venting, getting all the stuff off your chest. We're just
Yeah.
having a good time. Having a good time laughing at my mom's silly things.
Yeah.
My mother's silly behavior that's cute and fun.
Yeah. I love it when we have our group of friends together over at your place with your mom. Because she's so funny.
Dude, I totally didn't even tell you.
Huh.
While I was playing yesterday with Pika and them, somebody came in and like their tag name was Random Nugget.
Oh.
And they came in and the dead chat, so I was dead and they were dead. Pika was still alive. And for some reason, this person went Pika X Rabbit, and I was like, excuse me? Whoa, hey now. No. I did not consent to you doing that, no.
Yeah, don't do that.
No. He wasn't dead yet, so he didn't get to see it, like, at all. But I was like, whoa, hey. I mean, I guess if he were to go back and watch that stream that I was part of, whatnot, and then sure.
Yeah.
But I'm pretty sure he doesn't follow me on Twitch. So I'm safe.
Yeah.
Wahaha. Unless he somehow sees this, then I'm doomed.
Well, I think this entire side of the wall is at least clean. I gotta finish this ledge here because it's covered in rust, but otherwise,
it looks so good. I'm
so nice.
almost done with. I'm doing the ceiling right now,
Mm,
but the floor and the black spots on the wall need to be done. Oh, excuse
yeah.
me.
Excuse you.
I drank water and I have burps.
Yeah, that's okay. We still love you.
Aww. Wait a minute, does that mean that if somebody burps, that means you don't love them anymore? Wait, what?
You know, I had a guy I was dating once tell me that burping was unladylike, and I kind of immediately was just like, yeah, um, well, saying that is not okay in my book. So you're obviously not a good choice for me.
Yeah,
And he went,
no.
what? He was like, what? Are you kidding? I was just joking. And I'm like, no, you weren't joking. You weren't.
No.
So it's like if you want
You.
a ladylike woman, I'm sorry.
I am not
When
that
she
lady.
gets when she gets comfortable with you, there's no way you're gonna get a ladylike quote unquote woman. Unless you were to go back
Yep.
in time, Regency era, where being ladylike was where you embroidered pillows and knew how to play piano and paint and all of these different things all of the time.
Yeah,
Like,
no.
yeah, no, I'm good, thanks.
Not happening.
I'd much rather live my life where I can do what I want. So,
Yep. I prefer it this way.
yes. I'd much rather be able to burp and toot as much as I want to,
Oh,
or as
dude,
much
yeah.
as my body requires me to.
The whole. I don't even. Where did that even start? The whole, like, girls don't poop thing
I
amongst
don't
guys? Where did
know.
that start? How did
Probably
that become a thing?
somebody's ancestor was being ridiculous.
Dude, my sisters they never go to the bathroom. I never see them go to the bathroom. What? No, they're never in the bathroom. I don't know what to tell you.
Because you're
How
just
did
blind.
how is that even possible? That can't be healthy. I know, right? I guess girls just don't poop. Girls don't poop. All right. And then it just spread. It just spread
I
from there.
guess.
It's
I'm sorry. It's natural in the human body
yes,
for us to do that.
there's this thing that the human body does, and it's called waste disposal, and that's how it does it for every person out there.
There's multiple ways our body does waste disposal.
Exactly. That's just the food waste disposal, like the hard food waste disposal.
Yeah, our bodies take out the liquids, and our body creates ammonia,
Yep.
and we piss it out.
Yep. Everything
And
gets
then there's also
separated.
this
Our
thing
body
called
takes
mucus
in
that happens in our noses, and that's waste.
our noses and freaking. Oh my gosh! Every time I eat something, I get phlegm in my throat.
Yep.
I have no clue why. I don't know. But
Sometimes it's if the food is too hot, and so it's creating like a protective layer against the sensitive soft tissue in your throat.
I don't know. Weirdly enough, it happens when I eat chocolate.
Hmm.
I have no clue
It could
why.
be the dairy. If it's like
Maybe.
milk, if it's milk chocolate, it could possibly be the dairy. Because anytime I have any
Possibly.
type of dairy, I'll form phlegm in my throat.
You know, that actually does make sense. I think it's probably the dairy.
Yeah, because if you think about it, when you eat ice cream or if you eat like maybe cheesecake or
Oh,
you know
dude,
something that
cheesecake.
has a decent amount of dairy in it, you'll have phlegm afterwards. At least that's what I've noticed.
Yeah.
And like I always just assume if I have a lot of phlegm in my throat, it's because something I ate had a lot of dairy in it.
Hmm. You know, I hadn't thought about that before. Okay. But it makes sense.
Because it's like it is a thicker substance compared to water. You know, and it does have its own set of thickness. It's not like super thick where it takes a long time for you to pour it. It has like the same consistency as water, but it
Mm-hmm.
has a thicker
Mm-hmm.
what would be the word? I just use consistency, but I don't know what
Consistency.
the other
It's a
word would
little
be.
more dense, I
Yeah,
guess. Has a
like
different
in your
density or
stomach,
something.
it's denser than water.
Liquidity? I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know if I just made that up or if that's an
How
actual word.
much liquid it how
Liquidity.
liquid it is.
How liquidy it is.
Yeah.
Liquefy.
This rust is kind of hard to see on this
Right?
ledge.
Right?
So I have to like keep spamming the tab button so I can actually see where I'm trying to get.
That's how I was when I was doing it too. It was, oh my gosh, it just was not showing up. Can't see it. You can barely see it when you're trying to clean it off. Oh, dude, we're so close to being done.
I know.
It's almost there. I just have the sorry, not sorry for what I said stuck in my head.
Yeah.
It's stuck in my
I'm
head
just
like
gonna have some fun.
sorry, don't lose
That's from Six, the musical.
Huh.
It's about the 6 wives of Henry VIII, I think.
Huh. Cool.
Yeah, if you want to listen to the whole musical, go on Spotify. It's all there. I like that one a lot.
I just heard that audio so much over the years.
Yeah.
Years.
It's been out for a bit.
Yeah. Not really years, but just it got popular for a while there.
Well, one of the audios that has been going around recently is the one where it's just like, no one wants a waste over 9 inches is also from that song.
Oh,
Or
really?
from that musical.
Oh, really? You bring the
Yeah.
corsets, we bring the inches.
No one wants a waste over 9 inches.
Yeah. So what's that makeup
The makeup contains lead poison. At least your complexion will bring all the poison.
See, even back then we were going, yeah, makeup.
Yeah, I know. But, I mean, at least nowadays we're not poisoning ourselves with lead.
This is true. Lead poisoning is not good.
We found other ways to make ourselves look pretty.
Yes.
Here's the thing, they made themselves completely white.
Yep.
Like sour cream white.
Yeah, 100% white, like paper.
Like not peach, like we are, okay, but white.
You are white now. That is what makeup is. You are white.
Like the thing is like, yes, it was the form of fashion back then, but my goodness, I kind of don't like it. I mean, obviously I don't like it because of the poisoning, but for other reasons I don't like it.
For other reasons. Hello. Are you coming to help an old maid?
I'm coming to finish some of these advertising boards.
Indeed. I think that's what this is like this halfway point.
Yeah.
This side is easiest to clean. And then this side requires all the dirty work. Like, so much work.
Yeah.
I don't have the soaps to clean it. I'm out of multi-purpose, so can't do anything. So close.
So close.
Is that what you were humming?
Kind of.
Forget which. I want to be a machine. It's machine something from Beat Saber.
There's that. I think so.
It's a Living Tomb song. Back to square one.
I haven't played Beat Saber in forever, dude.
I played it not too long ago. I don't remember when exactly. All the things that I would like to say to your mother.
She's learning. It's
She
okay.
is. She
Everything's a
is.
learning process.
Yep.
I'm her test guinea pig, being her first and her only girl, so there's a little
She
bit
needs
more
she
there.
needs to test on the boys too. I'm just saying.
Well, she does. There's just a little bit less because I'm the only girl.
They need to be different tests.
Yeah. It's fine. I'm used to it. Plus, I can be as adventurous as I want when I move out. So,
Yep.
because I haven't tried everything I want to try. We're at 90.
Woo! Alright. So, that's all the time we have for today. 90%. We're almost done.
Yes, very
Oh,
close.
so close. I'm so excited.
We've been working so hard on this.
We really have. Just one more episode and then we will be done. One more.
Wow. Can't believe it's almost over just like that.
I know. It both does and doesn't feel like it's been that long.
Mm-hmm.
It's like surreal. Oh my gosh. But yeah, thank you everybody so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed some of the random stuff that we talked about. I hope you enjoyed hearing from my mom, because that's fun. I hope you all have a lovely day and don't forget to drink water. Bye-bye.
Bye.